Pisces, and welcome to April 2020 monthly reading. I am so not going to pinpoint this on any specific type of subject. I'm just going to let whatever energies need to flow in, whatever messages need to come through. That's what I'm going to do. And please remember to check your moon and rising, as that's important. They may resonate more with you than this video. Remember, it's not going to resonate with all of you. So here we go. I'm using the astrology cards by Richard Crooks. I'm going to be using these a lot, only for the fact that I studied astrology for many, many years. I don't read it professionally to the public because it takes way too long. It's really long, and it could go on and on and on. So I just want to get right to the point. So your first card here is Neptune. Okay, that is your that's your planet, Pisces, and Neptune is here. The message here is about connecting to your creativity, connecting to your higher mind, to your higher wisdom. And so April's a really good month to open up that energy. It's also about the dreams that you have, the dreams, the daydreaming, the dreams at night. These all can come to fruition if you just put your energy into them and begin this creative process. I do feel like April's going to be such a new month. It's going to be completely different than how it was in March. And you've got Mercury here. This is about how you think, how you communicate, what you write, what you speak. Mercury also has to do with transportation. Like maybe some of you are flight attendants and are not, or pilots and are not working, or you want to travel and you're not able to because of all the different lockdowns and prohibitions that have been happening in the month of March. Now I'm doing this video. Today is actually, I do believe it is March 21st, 2020, and this is for April 2020. So I am reading these energies prior. I know I switched tables other than what I was doing in previous readings that I'm going to actually post, but I had to redo some things here in the apartment, and so I'm kind of deskless at the moment. Anyways, we've got the 11th house. This has to do with your community and socializing. To me, it's the house of Aquarius, and it's got to do with computers and the internet and how we communicate. And so we are using a lot of that now, more so in March than we've ever used it. And I do feel in April that will continue to happen. But some of you Pisceans are going to come up with some amazing ideas from this situation that's happening in March. I will say that I do feel that there will be some amazing discoveries in April and May, and things will definitely start to clear up. It's going to be a gradual step. I just wanted to add that in there because it has a lot to do with your reading. That's probably got to do with everybody's reading because we're all kind of in this together, yeah? We're totally in this together. And then we have Vesta, which is, to me, the goddess of the goddess and the divine within us. It's connecting with higher light and higher creativity, connecting with creator, connecting with nature, but in a whole different way. Some of us aren't able to step out directly into nature, and others are. And so Pisces, you have this amazing imagination. Okay, Neptune is so colorful and so beyond this world in regards to creating sometimes the most unimaginable thing. And I really feel that when you connect to this higher spectrum of color, this higher spectrum of light, that a lot of you will come up with some amazing ideas. Perhaps you may even create them to eventually be businesses. Or you may decide to completely change your career. And along before you change these things, basically what's happening is this is happening within you. And staying home, for a lot of us, or most of us now, staying home and connecting to our greater spirit, to connecting to our home, our foundation before we even walk outside this world, cleaning it up and just really moving things around, listening to how our surroundings speak to us, and opening up the light, the wind, not necessarily the windows, but the blinds, the curtains, and moving things away that might be clustering the doors, and moving things away that might be clustering the windows, and allowing this divine energy just to flow in and out from your home peacefully with a lot of love, unconditional love. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pull one more card. No, actually, Spirit says I'm done with that. Okay, let me go on and move on to the regular tarot. And I'm kind of using a really old deck of mine called the Starter Tarot deck. But I don't know, I just kind of like the cartoon pictures on it. Not necessarily do I follow the words, but all of you who are starting out or are still practicing reading the tarot, this is a nice deck. Nice deck to do this. I'm basically going to be reading whatever messages come to me. So I'm not going to be reading words on the cards, and I am not going to read traditionally. I am just going to give whatever messages come. Okay, we've got a lot of cards that fell out here, but I don't want these. So we've got the 10 of Cups. Lots of love, Pisces. Also, too, I wanted to make a note about the Mercury, and I'm going to move these cards out of the way for a minute. Mercury went retrograde in February from Pisces back into Aquarius. So now it's going direct right back through Pisces. So this is like open the third eye, open the mind, open the head chakra, open the heart. Just really amazing higher energies of the upper part of your physical and spiritual hemisphere. All right, so let me go ahead now and move these out of the way. And so here we've got the 10 of Cups. And that 10 of Cups is this is togetherness. It's about joining in with each other and really supporting the world, supporting the community, supporting your family. Some of you might be divided from your family right now, but I do feel that we will come together as a oneness. Okay, that is one of our biggest lessons here. And so this is just a very happy card. Sorry, let me just lay it down like this so I can look at the picture too. It's also time, even though some of us have been shut in our homes, been involved in a shutdown, especially where I'm from, Chicago. And then also, I know you can see me in this. I don't have anything right now that I like, that I want to stop the glare, so hang in there with me. But California, New York, and soon to be Florida, and so many other places. This is such a unique time to be with our loved ones, our family. And if you're alone, you have all the, there are so many different ways to connect with people. There are a lot of prayer groups going on right now online. There's a lot of things that you can just join socially online. But what the message here is, the most important is to stay connected to family, to your loved ones, and just feel the sense of divine love, this divine freedom that is soon going to start coming in gradually through the month of April and into May. Let's see what your next card is. So it is the Judgment card, and this has been coming out a lot in a lot of people's readings, and including my own personal readings to my clients. It's really about. Let's take a look at this picture. It's really about a time that's accountable. Like, for example, what I feel here is this has a lot to do with every moment that counts. And now that we are in our homes, a lot of us, and now that we're kind of more in solitude, we may forget sometimes to actually connect to that abundant energy that all of us have since the time of creation. And also, too, it's what I mean about accountable. I mean taking responsibility for your own actions, for your own thoughts, your own actions, etc. It's really important in this time. Okay, let's get whatever other cards coming out here. So we've got the Five of Wands, and this is basically about some of you, just maybe a lot of you, are just not happy the way situations are happening right now. I do want to warn that with your loved ones, don't get in such a tight space where you've got conflict, where you've got arguments going on. The Five of Wands, too, if things are changing so quick, one after another. You might hear something an hour ago, and 1 hour later it's something else. Okay, so the time, the energy is moving fast, but because it's moving so fast, it can cause undesirable arguments, like arguments that may not make any sense, arguments that just hate, just too much crowding a space here. And I'm not talking about having to be 6 feet apart. I'm talking about just we transfer energy, and energy is transmittable. So, that's where you just kind of have to keep the clearing, keep the energy clear in your home, keep it moving, keep it clean, keep it clear. Okay, so I just wanted to say this. Also, too, no. Okay. I'm trying to do the readings. Not that I really want to time them, but I'm doing the monthlies, which are 12 signs, and my time is limited because I am doing readings. My schedule will be up soon. I was basically, after my surgery, the end of 2018, I took most of 2019. So, for myself, but also I was doing clients that have already engaged with me, only for the fact that I had to watch my energy. And I'm going to put out a warning here now for all psychics, medium, healers, actually the whole entire world, but especially the ones that are servicing others with information and healing, is not to overdo it. If you start to overdo it, then you're going to feel your body extremely exhausted, drained, and even illness can come. So really just want to be honest with you there, and not to put any fear, but in case any of you are readers or healers that are listening to this, or even not, don't overdo your energy. So we have the Nine of Swords. This is the concern that many of you are having related to, and this might not come out in everybody else's reading, but to me, it's related to the worries and the woes and the what's going to happen. How long is this going to take to clear up? When am I going to get my life back? I'm just in this spot where, you may have been in service, like one of my businesses are, and you might be from living and making a living to absolutely zero right now. You may be standing outside the unemployment office. You may be probably not standing outside the unemployment office right now, but definitely sending through an app. Help, I need money. And Money is coming, but it's not as, depending upon the business that you're in, it's not as, what's the word I want to use? It's not as splendid. It's not as expansive as it once was, perhaps, because of just what's happening world wise. But that doesn't mean that you can't come up with some great ideas. Like, you're the artist, you're the intuitive Pisces. Come on, you can put something together for sure. Even if you don't sell it for that much or offer it for that much. Okay, let's get one. We got four. Let's get two more cards on this row. In my two previous readings of Aquarius, all right, I'm not picking up fallen cards, of Aquarius and Capricorn, I did two rows. But what I'm doing is condensing the information and the energy as much as I can in one row. But I can lay the second row just to see the confirmation of everything. And so we have the Page of Wands, so that's really good. That's good news. I feel like this is something that will be brought in, or how do I want to say this? Spirit's talking too fast here, and my intuition is just zooming. I just feel that this is someone who's loyal, faithful, is really determined to make this happen. This could be a love in your life. This could be a friend or a family member. It also can be you in this time. But it's really somebody that you can trust. This is also about keeping your ears open and listening to advice and suggestions. Okay. And I want to say that Mercury energy is really important that you do that right now. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is all this waiting, all this time, definite success. A lot of you will be returning to jobs you've had before. Some of you will be taking a different path, a different journey on this. Okay. Now, in regards to love, that's what I'm going to focus on now. Some of you have distant love. Okay. Some of you are distant in regards to love because everybody's taking their own space in their home. But I do feel like this is a fantastic card for memories and, just like also too, just working with things of the past, getting rid of it, healing it, just doing whatever you can to get rid of the past. But to me, this is a love card, and you do have like nostalgic memories, maybe even childhood, maybe these are untriggered emotions, triggered emotions that are unconscious in regards to growing up with a family who may have experienced even great grandmothers, if you were able to know them. Some of them may have experienced some drastic changes in the world. And so in your subconscious mind, in your Akashic records, this is like, okay, it's already there. The information's there. So some of you might feel more sensitive and panicky in regards to everything that's happening in the world, and also what's happening like in your love life. Like, I feel like all these things that are taking place right now is a lesson in regards to love and how we treat each other. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is, I want to say this is an earth sign. Maybe you have earth or moon as your rising, and of course your moon as a earth sign. Your rising as an earth sign is what I meant to say. But this is a really awesome person. Someone who's got patience, who's got time, who really wants to take the time to make things grow. So some of you might be involved with an earth sign. Some of you might eventually meet even an earth sign online. Our life doesn't have to stop just because we're staying at home. Like I said, dating sites and dating apps might, besides all the scammers on there, might be, there's people getting on there that have never been on there before. So I would just take all opportunities that come to me in regards to love. love. Just feel love. I just feel Pisceans, everybody actually needs to feel love. We've got the Six of Pentacles too. I do feel that money is coming in. I said that a little bit earlier. And this could be charity. It could be just a loved one that wants to help you. Or you could be helping others. And I'm looking at 1111 when I'm saying this. Okay, this is part of the shift, helping one another. Okay, so like I said, this could be your boss still paying you. This could be, oh my God, I'm out of money. I need money. This could be people helping you. Charity, you could be doing the same thing for others. Yeah, so two of them came out. So we're going to go with both of these. We've got the Ace of Swords. This is determination. Don't give up. Keep it going. Keep the energy flowing. Okay, this new starts, but it's swords. It's air. It's coming in through communication, through thought, listening, reading. And then we've got the Knight of Wands. This is okay, so I feel like this has something to do with a flight or moving. So some of you might actually decide to move once you're capable of doing that. I also feel that people from a distance, there will be some kind of moment here where, just give me a moment, where you'll be able to connect again. I feel like that's coming in April. And I'm also still picking up May. So right now the flights are very limited. And I feel like they will eventually open. But it's going to take a little bit of time. But also the Knight of Wands to me, besides fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, pay attention to the new moon in Aries also. Because I feel that it has... blessings that's going to bring new starts, new beginnings. And so it be it with your love life, new starts, new beginnings. Like I said here in this row, don't let the arguments or people's energies or just the energies of the world right now take you down or cloud your mind and your heart. Okay, and we've got the Queen of Swords here. This is being sharp. This is being with it. This is also someone who might be sad right now, but I do feel that happiness will come to you for some of you Pisces who just feel like you are sad, overwhelmed, in everything, because how we're feeling also affects our love life, also affects our every life, every subject in life, every compartment. Okay, now I'm just going to do something here for a minute. I want to see what the bottom card is. The bottom card, okay, is the Lovers, Gemini, Mercury. This is a great communication card. This is about, the way I see it in this card is there is something beyond you and your lover uniting yourself together. So this could mean after the storm, when the light comes in stronger, that your current or your past lover will just have an awakening of, wow, I mean, look at all the losses. What can we gain now? A more of uniting together. Okay, that's what I get here. Anyways, guys, I love you guys so much, and I'm so glad to be back with you. I just want to let you know that everything is going to be okay, but we must take responsibility and really open up our hearts with love for humanity and nature and the universe, and also work with your fear more. Try to lessen it. There's so many different modalities or programs out there to help you lessen your anxiety and your fear, and really just prepare to be this new seed that steps out into the world once it opens, and not to step out that old seed, not to step out that with anger and hate, but more love for Mother Earth and the universe and the directions, and which contain the elements, and just planting your new seed in this new world. We are gradually going to get there, but it's important that you stay in balance now. Don't drain out, because Saturn conjunct Pluto is returning August, September, October. Let this be our rebirth, our transformation this time around, and not any more illness, not any more hate, not any more anger and destruction. Let's really be an example to others, an example of and an experience of loving life and being grateful to Creator and to each other, that we are here, and even the ones that we have lost. I don't know why I'm saying all this under Pisces. I hope everybody listens to Pisces. Even the people that decided to leave this planet under this illness, they are still with us in another dimension, in another world, and they are so still connected to us. This is really great time, guys, to do ancestral work, to do the healing with your ancestors. It doesn't matter whether you knew them or not. What matters is your intention. I just want to say love and blessings again, and I look forward to connecting with you in the very near future for monthly readings.